live from Ali Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada High School. Touchdown Productions, the foothill leader in sports television, is proud to present Nevada Union Minor Volleyball. Tonight, we're on the road to the league title as your Nevada Union Miners take on the Woodcreek Timberwolves. The Miners need a win to force a showdown with Granite Bay next week, so let's go. We've got NU, we've got Woodcreek, and it's all coming up right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Miners are back home at the Ally to take on the Woodcreek Timberwolves in the run for a share of the SFL title. Good evening, volleyball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Jim Adams, the voice of Nevada Union Volleyball. Joining me courtside, Marty Mortensen and Steve Sitter. Our producer-director in Commander 2 is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and he is joined by the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team of Sonia Enos and Patrick Sheehy. Marty, the Miners find themselves in second place tonight in the SFL and need a win against Woodcreek.
That's right, Jim, and after their loss at Granite Bay, the Miners need to be perfect next week, and when they go out, come in and take a shot at Granite Bay for the final this season.
Steve, the Miners remain, though, in the hunt for the title.
Yeah, that's right, Jim, but they can't afford to look past anyone in the SFL. Every game is important, and to prove that on Tuesday, with the Miners up 2-0 over Del Oro, Coach Marco Salcedo challenged his team to pick up the defense and close out the game strong, which they did, defeating Del Oro in 3 straight sets. As for Woodcreek tonight, a victory would really make their season, so look for a big game from junior Kelly Jew, who leads the team this season with 58 blocks, 28 aces, and 216 kills.
So the Miners continue on their road to a hopeful SFL title with a game against the Timberwolves. But on the horizon next week, standing in their way, will be the Granite Bay Grizzlies, which we will feature right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. And remember to tune in every week on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, Sunlink 16, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Touchdown Productions Game of the Week, so you don't miss a single minute of the action as we follow all the foothill teams into the postseason. Time for our first break of the evening. When we come back, it's time for Coach's Chalkboard. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Minor Volleyball right here on the Touchdown Production Sports Network. Be right back.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Accidents happen, and Trips Auto Body and Paint Shop understands your frustration when they do. They work on all makes and models and have been serving Nevada County for 3 generations. Trips is a proud member of the AAA Repair Network, and their technicians are iCar Gold Class professionals. Trips works with all insurance companies and is a direct repair facility for AAA. Voted Nevada County's best, it's Trips Auto Body. It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Welcome back courtside here at Ali Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. It's Nevada Union versus Woodcreek tonight, and this is Coach's Chalkboard. Joining us before every game is Nevada Union coach Marco Salcedo. And Marco, I guess every contest is big from here on out.
Absolutely. We're going in the second half of the league. Everyone's fighting for, this year we have 4 teams going to playoffs, so it's jogging right now for playoff position. We do have, with the playoffs being a little bit different this year, we've got, what are the teams? Whitney will be in Division I this year. Also, Roseville will be another team that'll be in there. Oakmont will be another team that'll probably be in the Division I. So the playoff picture this year, there's going to be, to get all the way through, we're going to have to win some games, some big games.
Since we last visited, Nevada Union has gone to the tournament in Las Vegas, played several matches. How's the team looking at this point, Marco?
Team's looking really, really well right now. Everything, our serving's gotten much, much better, especially coming back from that Vegas tournament. Mason probably had, one of his all-time career ace tournaments in a sense. I think he ended up having 20, 21 aces at that tournament. So that was real good to get his jump serve back. He was struggling with that a little bit. Cole's doing a great job with his jump serve. So I've got my jump servers doing their things. We've also been working with Logan and Harrison a little more on their jump serve, trying to get just a little more attack on a team. If they can't handle the jump serve, get more guys jumping at them. If they start handling the jump serve, we've got great float serves and all that stuff. So basically just kind of playing the game to, whatever our opponent, their weakest.
Here we are kind of coming down the stretch of the SFL regular season. What are you especially working on right now as you move towards the playoffs?
Well, one of the big things and part of our success, even the other night when we played Del Oro, is our defense. One thing when we were in Vegas and it started going a rumor going around, you could hear the teams all talking and stuff, Nevada Union's defense was just ridiculous. Nothing hit the ground. And that's where we won a lot of our big games, was we just frustrated the teams left and right because we heard them just yelling, go down, just yelling at the ball to go down. And everywhere we were jumping, diving, saving balls. And that's where, if we can play that type of defense, we've got the offense to get extra swings on that. And that was part of our key to our success in Vegas.
Let's talk a little bit about your match on Tuesday against Del Oro. Winning the first 2 sets, but down 24-20 in the third set.
Right.
Come back with 6 straight points.
Yeah, that was, I had called a couple timeouts and was basically just telling the guys, and before we even started that game, I wanted them to start getting that pressure, and I coached the game as though that was a section playoff or that was the section finals, that we were down 2 games and how we have to take this one game at a time right now, focus on this one game. I knew Del Oro was going to come out, again, now they're on that pressure side too. They're battling for that spot, for the 4th spot on playoffs. So, yeah, we never led in that game until 25-24. And again, the difference in that game was we made 3 or 4 absolutely amazing defensive digs that stopped that right there. And then on top of that, Steven going back and serving that out. So, again, the consistency in the serving's gone way up for us.
Well, Marco, good luck tonight against Woodcreek, and good luck along the way. We'll definitely look forward to seeing the big matchup next Thursday against Granite Bay.
Granite Bay here. It's going to be an exciting game for us, and that'll be hopefully a share of the title.
Very good. Thanks a lot for joining us. This has been Coach's Chalkboard. We'll be back with more comments in a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Volleyball. This is the Touchdown Productions Sports Network. Be right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Victoria Tutak, and welcome to Advanced Chiropractic Centers. Are you tired of living with debilitating pain, physically impacting the quality of your life? Here at Advanced Chiropractic Centers, we offer a variety of options. We are a result-driven office devoted to your health care. My name is Dr. T, and I look forward to meeting your health care needs.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice, got great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Back here live at Nevada Union, getting ready for tonight's showdown between the Minders and the Timberwolves. Let's, Marty and Steve, join me here. Let's take a little walk through the foothills and take a look at the key standings.
All right, take a look at the 2015 Sierra Foothill League. As you can see, Granite Bay up on top in league play at 7-0, 13-4 overall, with 7 wins in a row, and that was an exciting game we went to at Granite Bay a couple of weeks ago. Nevada Union sitting in 2nd place at 20-3 with an excellent record, followed by Oak Ridge at 4-2, Del Oro 3-4, Woodcreek 2-5, Rockland at 1-4, and Folsom at 0-7. So it's a very competitive league this year, and Granite Bay is still on top with 7 wins in a row in league play.
And switching over to the Sierra Valley Conference, Placer and Bear River tied at 3-0. We'll be seeing them tomorrow at Placer. Right below them is Lincoln at 2-1, and then El Dorado, Capital Christian, and Union Mine all looking for their first wins of the Sierra Valley Conference League play.
Don't forget to join us next time for the battle of first place in the Sierra Valley Conference. And it's Bear River and Placer, as Steve had mentioned, for our next game. So be sure to check that one out. The battle of the undefeated 2 teams here in the Sierra Valley Conference.
And then the big showdown after that telecast will be really for the SFL Championship. The Grizzlies from Granite Bay will come visiting here at Ally. Nevada Union lost at Granite Bay in 3 straight sets. So they're going to be looking to avenge that loss, and that will be coming your way very soon on the Touchdown Production Sports Network. However, if we take a look at this match tonight, the Miners come in pretty good shape. They are healthy, and you'd have to say, guys, that Marco Salcedo is probably really focusing on his big men, Steven Skaggs, Harrison McCormick, Logan Curley, to really make a difference. And then he has a cast of characters that he hopes will take them deep in the playoffs.
Well, taking a look at the statistics tonight, the one that Woodcreek leads, and the only one they lead in, is blocks. They have 164 blocks. Nevada Union has 135, which really is shocking when you consider Steven Skaggs is on this Nevada Union team, and he has more than half of the total blocks. And the block leader for Woodcreek is junior Kelly Jew. He has 58 of their blocks, and that's not even a third of their total blocks. Woodcreek really does a good job of sharing the net responsibilities all around. Nevada Union really just kind of relies on 1 or 2 guys, and that'll be the biggest problem that they'll have to overcome. But really, they have a whole cast of heavy hitters. If they can manage to get it through Woodcreek's first line of defense, I think they'll be all right tonight.
It'll be interesting to see how this game really does play out. Nevada Union on paper, a superior team, but this SFL is a very tight league, so you can never tell on any given night. And then once the Miners make it to the playoffs, then they've got to contend with Whitney, who also has a formidable squad, who beat Nevada Union in one of the tournaments earlier this season for the championship.
Hey, Jim, we did not hear the coach's corner over there, chalkboard, so we didn't know. Did you get a chance to ask the coach what happened to Steven Skaggs at the Granite Bay game?
No, no.
You didn't? Okay.
We didn't go back that far. What we did do is we talked about their last contest at Del Oro, where shockingly they were down 24-20 and rattled off 6 straight points to take the match.
That's impressive.
Well, not only is that impressive, but in volleyball, that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, the odds on that happening
are very slim no matter who you're playing.
Yeah.
And so the Miners continue to warm up, and we take a look at this Woodcreek team. Not only is Kelly Jew their captain and one of their main players, but the team this year is coached by his dad, Brian Jew, and there's a cast of characters that can make a much improved Woodcreek team a viable opponent against the Miners. So we're really going to have to see how it plays out tonight. So we'll be back with more like I said, we're going to remain right here until the commencement of the contest tonight.
I think Steve's got some additional stats that might be helpful before we start the game.
Oh, I've always got tons of numbers. I did a bit of a comparison between these two teams. Nationally, Nevada Union is ranked 28th in the country, which is very nice. They're a very tough team, not just in the section or in the state, but in the country. They're very highly acclaimed. Woodcreek is ranked 382nd, considerably lower. Nevada Union has 84 more kills, 90 more aces, and 318 more digs than Woodcreek on the season. And like I said, the only stat that Woodcreek is winning is blocks. They have, looks like, 29 more blocks than Nevada Union. But the last time these two teams met, last month on the 17th, Nevada Union won 25-21, 25-18, and 25-16. So they just got stronger and stronger as the night went on. Very good night, and I expect that Nevada Union will try and ride that momentum through tonight's game as well.
Well, every contest is huge from here on out. Right. The Miners, let's face it, in order to share a part of the title or to win out in the SFL, they're going to have to win every game for the rest of their regular season, and that'll carry some good momentum in. And that brings us up to not the showdown tomorrow night between Placer and Bear River, but the broadcast following that, which will be Nevada Union against Granite Bay. And that's really going to be, that will be a telling game for two things: what the playoffs will bring, but also how the Miners will fare in the regular season.
Well, in order to win this league outright, Nevada Union is going to have some help from the rest of the league against Granite Bay. Granite Bay has got to lose a game, and then the Miners come back next week and then beat Granite Bay. I mean, that's a long shot. Well, Granite Bay is very good.
I'll tell you this: last year in the playoffs, Granite Bay was playing Del Oro, and Granite Bay was expected to move on to the championship game against Nevada Union, and they lost. And then Nevada Union played Del Oro, lost in 3 sets. My friend Ed Martin's final broadcast, we always remember Ed every week. And so you can never tell what's going to happen and who's going to have an off night. For the Miners, they can't afford to have an off night for the remainder of the season.
That's right. About ready.
So in Marco Salcedo's final season, his goal has to be to lay claim to that sectional championship game. We're about ready to get started here. It looks like Max Bishop will be starting along with Logan Curley, Cole Williams as the libero. We've got Harrison McCormick, and then we have Toby Carter and the setter, Mason Salcedo, also in his senior season. So we are ready to get this underway, and here we go.
Oh, look out.
Nice kill by Nick Johnson as the ball shot right at Broadcast Central here. And so it's Woodcreek that's off to a 1-0 lead. Alec Fucino serving.
Oh, there's a big kill right there. Toby Carter.
That was actually Harrison McCormick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
and he's averaging just a shade under 10 kills per game. That's a good example of why.
And Mason Salcedo to serve with us tied at 1.
Oh.
So from the start, that serve was tough to handle.
It hit the ceiling too, and Woodcreek was lucky to recover on that.
So here's Salcedo. If he can continue to serve that way, that will be a certain strength for Nevada Union. Free ball. Here's Salcedo over to that side. Max Bishop. That should be long. Miners play it. And it comes off the net. That'll be 4 hits. So Toby Carter with a hard time getting that over. 4 hits there, and we are tied at 2. Nick Johnson serving for Woodcreek.
Good save.
And up against the net.
Oh.
Looks like it was Thomas Osterford. So the Miners take a 3-2 lead. Marty, we haven't seen too much high-flying hits by Nevada Union yet.
Not yet. No, they're just kind of getting it just over the net.
As we talked about in our lost broadcast, Steven Skaggs is there on the bench.
Yep.
Nice set.
Oh, yeah.
Logan Curley. So just about the time we make a comment that we weren't seeing some really high hits, Curley corrects us.
Well, you just mentioned that Steven Skaggs is on the bench for Woodcreek. Zeke Samoy, their dig leader, and Kelly Jew, their everything else leader, are both on the bench.
And there's an ace by Harrison McCormick.
Take a look at this, Steve.
Yeah, this is just Logan Curley doing what he does best, setting up on the left side. He gets way up there, hits it right at the optimum spot, and just nails it right down the line.
Never had a chance.
Back to live action. Nice block. Put up right at the net.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Carter was in the net.
Miners up 5-3. Thomas Osterford checking out. And Jason Headington checking in. And he will go back to serve for the Timberwolves. Curley again. That should go out. Played by the Miners. Curley again. Nice dig. Salcedo. Woodcreek all over the court. Here's the set. There's the kill. Max Bishop on that definitive play. And the Miners had Woodcreek on the ropes almost that whole point.
There were some good saves in there by both teams, Jim.
Cole Williams to serve for Nevada Union.
Wow.
And it's an ace.
So this is just Max Bishop. He gets way up there as well. Hits it right at a potential digger in Jason Headington, but he has no chance as it just slides a bit to the right of where he was set up.
Kind of looked like me on that warm-up when they were playing.
Nice serve by Williams. And Miners point, double hit. Miners at high tempo right now. And if Williams can continue to replicate this serve, he's going to be a dangerous man tonight. And there he had a little bit of twist in it, but it was a fault. Miners doubling up on Woodcreek, 8-4. Jacob Hansen to serve. Bishop plays it into the corner. Nice set off the block. Good dig there by McCormick. And now there's a whistle, a double hit against Nevada Union, and the point goes to Woodcreek. Overset, and that's good. So a nice kill by Zach Maxwell, and suddenly the Timberwolves are within 2.
Good save.
And that's out. Oh, and now the up ref is calling it in. So now we're at 8-7. Miners just tooling along ahead 8-4. And Skaggs hits it out.
Let's take a look at that call on the line. Comes almost straight down. And that does hit the line. Good call by the up judge.
And that is out. So the Miners get side out on a service error by the Timberwolves. And now it's going to be Max Bishop to serve for NU.
Good blocking there by Skaggs.
And that was up against the net. That should be 4 hits, and it is.
Zach DeBoer just didn't make solid contact. It kind of slipped off of his palm there instead of hitting it solid.
10-8 Miners. Free ball for Nevada Union. Let's see what they can do with it. Skaggs sends it right to the ground.
And really, what can you do when the ball is coming in at such a steep angle?
Yeah, Johnson for Woodcreek didn't have a chance at all on that one.
Bishop making the most of his opportunity here. And that is out. So the Miners, who allowed Woodcreek to tie them up 8-8 after being ahead 8-4, has now got 4 straight points and leads 12-8.
Oh.
And it's out. The block was there, but it was tipped wide. And Bishop will come out. Tevin Painter will come in. And that's long. Oh, but there's a touch. So give that point to Woodcreek. And again, they have cut the lead from 4-2. Skaggs. A joust at the net. A dig. Miners now have the opportunity. Coming over to Curley, but Curley puts it into the net. Miners a little bit out of their groove. And now an opportunity for Woodcreek. Skaggs.
Good save.
Curley with the kill. So Logan Curley registers another kill. And here he is back to serve.
Oh, good block.
Skaggs with the block, but a tad wide. Jason Headington comes out. Thomas Osterford comes in. And serving is Zach Maxwell.
No getting around that one. That's a big kill in there by Skaggs.
When Skaggs is set up like that, there's really not a lot a defense can do. He hits it so hard and so steep. You have to be playing in the perfect position.
Miners play a ball that would have been out. Off the block. Now an opportunity for Woodcreek. And an error gives the Miners the point. Off the hand of number 14, Nick Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson jumped up way too early as that ball was coming down, and by the time he got to it on the way down, it was too low into the net.
And a service error by Steven Skaggs. You know, guys, I'm not sure I've seen Kelly Jew in the match tonight.
He has not.
No, he hasn't come in.
Neither has Zeke Samoy.
Alec Ficino to serve.
Whoa.
Harrison McCormick. And then he flexes his muscles after the kill. Quickly, Painter out, Bishop in. Mason Salcedo with the serve. And nice off the block. McCormick did a nice job on that one. He got just enough on it to hit it over the block and have it fall.
And they couldn't recover. 17-13, favor of Nevada Union.
Fast moving first set. Off the block, and that'll be out, so you've got the touch and a Woodcreek point.
I know you want to go up and block every one of those shots, but some of them, just let them go, you pick up the point.
Nick Johnson to serve for Woodcreek. Dig off the ceiling and into the net is Harrison McCormick.
He was just off balance when he went up to try and hit that.
You know, it kind of seems like every time the Miners start to go on a run where you think, okay, they're distancing themselves, back comes the Timberwolves.
They've done it every time so far. Woo.
Toby Carter just took advantage of no Timberwolves in the center of the court.
Calvin Johnson to check in, and he's going to spell Harrison McCormick. And here's Johnson. Now the Miners with a chance. Nice one. Set. Skaggs, yes. Excuse me, I said Skaggs. That was Toby Carter. And you know, here we are, guys, again. The Miners with a 4-point lead. They've really struggled with the 4-point lead tonight.
Yeah, Woodcreek has fought back on each occasion. Here they come again.
Thomas Osterford with the kill.
And here's Carter again, just hitting it dead center, and no one was anywhere near the back line to try and get in position.
You know, and here at 19-16, this is when they really need to take control of the first set. So let's see what happens here. Nice set. Oh, but it comes back, and I think that's the third hit, and it is. Cole Williams quick to retreat to the service line, and Skaggs comes in the front row. Miners lead by 4, 2016. First set here from the Ally. Jim Adams, Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter bringing you all the action, and that's out.
That'll be Cole Williams' second service error so far.
They cannot get over the 4-point hump.
No.
Set for Sitter, and there it is. Sitter deadly again tonight, as he was when we broadcast the game 2 weeks ago.
Sitter's on not in the game.
Skaggs.
You saw SS, I thought you said Steve Sitter.
I'm not sure I've even thrown a baseball that hard.
The worst part about it is we have Julio Salcedo sitting right next to us, and Julio is my conscience. He really listens to everything.
I do. Well, I was going to let the first one go, but the second one was, I just looked over at Steve. And said, hey, what's going on?
Well, Steve and
yeah.
Skaggs and Sitter. Too many S's.
Yep.
Off the block, Mason Salcedo there. And a double hit is called against Nevada Union. Tevin Painter. And now the lead down to 2.
Once again, they come roaring back.
We enter the latter stages of the first set. Skaggs. That'll be the third hit. And point to Nevada Union. Double hit on that play. Kind of a gift.
It was. After they saved it and couldn't take advantage.
So here's Logan Curley.
Got a chance to put this one away here with a couple of good serves. Oh, couldn't hold it.
Mason Salcedo did everything that he could to save that one. But it struck hardwood. Miners with a 2-point lead, 22-20. Down the stretch here in set 1 with Zach Maxwell serving for Woodcreek. Woodcreek just will not go away. And a nice block at the net. I think that had to be Skaggs.
It was.
Salcedo reacted like he got most of the contact. And we've seen Salcedo get up there and get those big blocks.
23-20. Skaggs serving. Nice dig.
Oh,
and that's the third hit. So the Miners on the verge of set point. Strange set, no timeouts in this whole set. We've gone wire to wire, and here's Skaggs, as he did on Tuesday, serving for the game.
Oh, just couldn't get it.
So if the Miners are to take set 1, they'll have to take it on a side out. Toby Carter in the front row. It'll go to Carter. Nope. Nice off the block. That's the Miners' game and the set. Harrison McCormick with an efficient kill. So the Miners take set 1, 25-21. We'll be back with the second set in just a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Volleyball. This is the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Accidents happen, and Tripp's Auto Body and Paint Shop understands your frustration when they do. They work on all makes and models and have been serving Nevada County for 3 generations. Trips is a proud member of the AAA Repair Network, and their technicians are ICAR Gold Class professionals. Trips works with all insurance companies and is a direct repair facility for AAA. Voted Nevada County's best, it's Trips Auto Body. It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Miners take the first set, 25-21. Steve, how about some stats?
Well, Harrison McCormick was the kill leader for Nevada Union with 4. Both Curley and Skaggs had 3, and over with Woodcreek, looks like Nick Johnson with 4 was the kill leader, and only one other Timberwolf with 2. That would be Jacob Hansen. Pacino, Maxwell, and Ustaford all had 1.
And here is a replay towards the end of the first set.
Yes, looks like Harrison McCormick hits it, tips off the block, and just no one to recover. They tried valiantly, but just couldn't hit it solidly.
Kelly Jew into the lineup for the first time tonight. Sat out the first set. And that hit the air conditioning system. That's a Miners point. Jew is number 22. He is in the back row. So Mason Salcedo and his Miners take an early lead. Nice dig by Salcedo, and that'll be a double hit. So tied at 1, and now we see Jew in the front row. Expect a different set this second set. And a double hit again called against the Miners. Nicely done by Harrison McCormick, and Zeke Samoy had no answer. Tied at 2 early in the second set. Miners took the first set, 25-21. Free ball for Nevada Union. Salcedo with the dig. And here comes the set to Jew. And there's the kill.
Well, they get him into the game and it changes the whole complexion.
The Miners are going to have to beware. They're going to have to play a stronger second set than they did in the first. They're down 3-2 here early. And there's a joust at the net, but into the net goes Casey Paul. And suddenly you feel the momentum swing a little bit Woodcreek's way.
Yeah, this is the first lead for Woodcreek since the opening point of the first set. And another touch of the net.
And that was Drew. Kelly Jew into the net. Skaggs checks in as Toby Carter checks out. And Cole Williams is serving. Here's Jew. Nice dig. Miners with another chance. Skaggs, yes.
Ooh, yeah. No question about that one, Jim. Skaggs went up there and just hammered that ball.
You know, we've really yet to see any team have an answer for Skaggs.
Stilts would be one possibility.
Yeah. Well, Granite Bay did because Skaggs sat out most of the game.
Here's Jew off the block and the point for Woodcreek.
He gets up for his height. He gets up very high. Nice set, and he just killed it.
He steps into the game, and for 9 points, he's already tied for second in kills on the team.
Yep.
Wesley Levens serves it into the net. Miners have improved appreciably on their service game.
They do still have 4 service errors, 2 on Cole Williams, and Woodcreek only has 2.
Kevin Painter to serve. Well, Steve, we've seen it a lot worse on some.
Just as you jinx him there, Jim.
That's the broadcaster's jinx.
Boy, called that one. Now watch this serve over here from Jew. He is just, we watched him in warm-ups, and he is unbelievable.
Oh, nice dig. Nice dig by the Miners there. They're going to have to play over a free ball, and now it's the chance for Woodcreek. And through the block and the kill.
And they took advantage of that.
And a 2-point lead, 7-5.
Kennedy with that big kill. Got it right in on the floor.
So the Miners come back, and Graham Champagne is going to check into the game and give Logan Curley a blow. Harrison McCormick comes in, and Calvin Johnson checks out. And back to serve goes Graham Champagne.
Oh.
And that's out. So now we're tied at 7.
That's DeBoer's 3rd error with no kills.
He tried to cross everybody up, went left-handed to the right, and it didn't even come close to being in.
And now the Miners with an opportunity. But a nice kill. That was a tough ball to play by Harrison McCormick.
The set wasn't high enough, and he took advantage of it, though, just getting it over the front row right onto the floor.
I love the shots of McCormick standing next to Skaggs. Skaggs is a full head taller than McCormick, but McCormick can get up and just stay in the air just long enough to get those powerful kills.
Maxwell in, Jacob Hansen out. Miners with a 1-point advantage, 8-7. And there's the kill. Nicely done by Zach Maxwell. Tied at 8 in the second set.
Well, we've been there before.
Skaggs.
No question about that one, Jim. Like you said earlier, there's no answer for him if he gets a good set.
Well, and that was a nice one. It was a nice short set. He went up for it and drove it to the hardwood. Off the block. Miners with a chance to keep it in play, and they do. Nice set by Jew, but there's the block. Harrison McCormick.
He's playing a whale of a game here tonight.
And here is Skaggs back to serve. Oh, miss hit by McCormick into the net, 10-9 Miners.
He really just tried too hard on that.
Yep. All he needed to do was just get that over.
Zeke Samoy to serve.
Ooh.
Great job by Salcedo. See if the Miners can do anything with it, and they will.
Looks like Levens was miscommunicated with himself there, Jim.
You know, and this is a little confusing. They have Kelly Jube doing most of the setting right now.
Yeah, Levens anticipated a short set. Something just kind of popped up there quickly so he could get it down quicker. But Jube threw it up there higher, which really in that situation is pretty confusing.
Yep.
Interesting decision.
Oof. That was
And that is out. So Salcedo and the Miners with a 3-point lead, 12-9.
And that will be service error number 6.
Well, although it's an improvement, it certainly is not where they want to be. So now Jacob Hansen comes in while Zach Maxwell comes out. Comes over to talk to Coach Brian Jew here on the sidelines. Overset, and it's, I believe, up against the net where the Miners. So a 3-point lead has dwindled to a 1-point lead.
No lead is safe in the Ally tonight.
And that's out.
That ball just kind of sailed. There's no wind in the Ally tonight, but it kind of looked like it kind of knuckled a little bit and just took off.
Yeah, ordinarily when you have that overhand serve, you want it to have top spin or at the very least no spin so it does knuckle. But when it comes off the hand of Jacob Hansen, it has backspin, which causes it to float in the air a little bit.
Oh, that was
nicely done. Wesley Levens.
He can get up very high and quick, too.
Johnson and Dettis come out. Miners with a precarious lead of 1. And Jason Headington back to serve. And that's out. So we're tied at 13.
This is a much different set from the first. The first set we saw a lot of clean play and just decisive hits.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of hits that just aren't going where they want it to go.
And another error by the Miners, Casey Paul.
As Woodcreek takes the lead back.
And it seems like the Miners have just not hit their groove yet.
Yep. Now it's tied back up again.
Nice timing from Graham Champagne to hit it at the block, but soft, so the block would fall.
Tied at 14. Cole Williams serving for Nevada. Here's Jew.
Oh, good block in there.
Skaggs at the net. And mishit by Jew. Williams to serve. Now a free ball for Nevada Union. Skaggs.
They saved it.
See if they go to Skaggs again. They do. Off the block. Skaggs the third time. Yes!
Third time's the charm, Jim.
They went to the well with Skaggs 3 times, and the third one was definitive. No return.
I'm not sure Samoy's got his breath back after taking a line drive to the chest.
Up amongst the rafters, bouncing around like a pinball, and it couldn't save it on the way down. Those are tough.
Funny point is the Miners are really pretty used to this building, so they expect anything.
Yep.
And overset and out. So now the 3-point lead is back to 1.
Neither team can put a charge on here in this.
Skaggs. See if they go to Skaggs again. Yes. Oh, beautiful play. See if the Miners have a chance on this. What are they calling? They're calling a jump ball. The referee's error. He blew the whistle incorrectly, so we'll do that point again. And out. We're tied at 17.
Skaggs was just too far back to really get a good kill on that ball.
Didn't have much of a wind-up either.
Yeah.
Off the block. Good dig by Williams. Skaggs. And off the block and out. Woodcreek point, and the Timberwolves are up by 1. Moments ago down by 3, 4 straight points later, up by 1.
Yep. Back to tie again.
Logan Curley with the kill for Nevada Union.
Woodcreek, which came into this game with a block advantage, I'm only seeing 5 total blocks. They don't have much of a presence, although it takes a certain kind of person to jump in front of Logan Curley and Harrison McCormick.
Well, and here we go, guys, a 7-point second set. And the Miners are fighting for their playoff lives. And now an opportunity. Skaggs, yes!
Just handcuffed Hansen on that, as he had no place to go with that right back into his chest. I'm glad we're sitting here, Jim, instead of out there in the middle of that court.
I don't want to get in front of Steven Skaggs. And a double hit is called. The Miners, the first team to 20. They lead 20 to 18. But a very tight second set. Kevin Painter.
Wow, that was a nice play.
A nice left-handed shot by
Kennedy, number
11. And now it's just a 1-point lead for Nevada Union. Moments ago they were behind by 1 and we're starting to come down the stretch, 20-19. See if it goes to Skaggs. Nope, the other side, and there's the kill. Logan Curley.
Yep. He went up there and just hammered that one, right in between the front line and the middle line, and it was nobody there for it.
Curley to serve, Miners by 2. But no lead is safe. Nice dig by Curley. Oh! Harrison McCormick.
Timeout's going to be called, Jim.
First one of the match.
Yep.
Well, and you know, guys, I guess the Miners have to find it positive that they're up 22-19, but with the way this set has gone back and forth, it's not a safe lead.
Exactly. Every time the Woodcreek gets the ball back on their serve, they do a run, 2, 3, 4 points on the last one. So it's the game's not over.
And these teams are playing two very different styles of volleyball. Nevada Union's playing a hard-hitting, high-flying game, and Woodcreek is more into the grind. They like to save those smashes for late in rallies and really just kind of wear Nevada Union down. It's very interesting that neither team really has a decisive advantage so far, late in set number 2.
Well, and you have to say, normally if you were viewing a match and the set was led by one team 22-19, you'd feel fairly comfortable with it. In this match, I'm not going to feel comfortable until one team gets the 25th point, or if it goes overtime, no farther. But here's Logan Curley. See if he can have a say in all of this. Almost over set, now set back. Oh, Miners are very fortunate that Braden Kennedy could not tap it over the net. And the Miners move ahead by 4, 23-19. Curley has had a good performance at the line in this sequence.
Oh,
Jim, you better watch that curse.
You've done 3 times tonight, Jim, each time.
Gil, you'll have to find a replacement for the third set. I guess it's just not my night. I had Sitter out there playing
yeah.
And every time I've talked about the serve. And
that was crucial there, but then they come right back with the bad serve themselves.
What a huge side out. Well, let me remind you that 2 days ago, the Miners were down 24-20 and ran off 6 straight points. Here's Skaggs for the set.
That's out.
And that'll be it. So 25-20, a match that really went back and forth. You'd have to think, guys, that the Miners are relieved to be done with set 2, and we're going to be back for a dramatic set 3 in a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Volleyball. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network. Well, we will stay here live for our intermission between set 2 and set 3. I guess we won't. Here we go to break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned for set 3 here from the Ally. Steve, it's not my night tonight.
No, this has been a wild and wacky night so far, Jim. Pretty much anything can happen, although the one thing you can count on is getting drilled by a volleyball between the first and second break, which I've done pretty consistently in the 2-3 years I've been doing volleyball.
Well, maybe we're warming up for next week against Granite Bay.
Yeah, there's a lot more volleyball in the very near future.
So we'll get all the kinks worked out. There's the line score. The Miners win set 2 by 1 more point than they did in set 1, but it was no easy task.
It was a much sloppier game for Nevada Union, certainly. Woodcreek pretty much stayed the same, just changed the numbers around a little bit. But they really just don't have an answer right now for the combined forces of Steven Skaggs, Harrison McCormick, and Logan Curley. They're just all playing to the best of their abilities tonight. Maybe a few errors here and there. Skaggs and Curley have a couple service errors, but Skaggs isn't really known for his aces.
And with that said, we've got to say that that's the difference tonight. Skaggs, Curley's had a really strong match. McCormick also has played well, but I think that Curley's has played the best match we've seen him play this season.
Oh, he definitely stepped it up. He has three kills in the first set, 3 kills in the second set. McCormick had 4 kills in the first set and 3 in the second set. It's pretty even. Those two are dueling it out. And of course, if you really need a point, just throw it in the middle for Skaggs. He'll hit it hard at someone, and that doesn't usually go wrong.
Our thanks to Marty Mortensen, who's playing janitor right now, cleaning up the Diet Coke that he spilled. And the Miners start off strong with a great play by Harrison McCormick.
That's his second block.
Marty, don't spill. And so Mason Salcedo to start off for the Miners. They lead 1-0. Nice dig by Salcedo, goes to the floor. See if the Miners can salvage this point, and they do on another miss hit by Braden Kennedy.
Woodcreek's game is starting to break down a little bit. They are committing way more errors than they did in the first and second sets. In fact, I'm only seeing, looks like 6 through the first 2 sets. And consistency has really been their game. That's what's kept them in it.
Here's Jew off the block. And unfortunately, McCormick kind of gets in the way as Cole Williams was trying to come to the ball. 2-1 Miners. And here we go again, 1-point lead. Nick Johnson to serve in this pivotal set 3. Nice dig there by McCormick. Whoa, out. Curley came in for the kill, but struck it out. And there is Nick Johnson ready to serve with us tied again at 2. Good dig by Salcedo. And that's 4 hits. Kyle Triesta hit it into the net. Miners continued to play it, but Miners down now by 1, 3-2. And another nice kill. Harrison McCormick having a nice match off the block. Guys, let me ask you this. Who do you think has performed better tonight, Curley or McCormick?
Well, McCormick is playing about to his averages. He is the kill leader with just about 10, and right now he has 8 kills. So he's playing just about average. Curley, however, looks like 7 kills and a few key digs, so I think he's played just a little bit better than he's used to.
And a double hit is called. Jew with the kill, but a little bit too late as the double hit had occurred just before.
I think it was out also, too.
Calvin Johnson. And that struck long. And was that Jew or was that
no, that was
Levens?
No, that was 22. That's his second one in a row that was out.
So here's Calvin Johnson. And that's out. Woodcreek killing themselves with errors right
exactly.
now.
And DeBoer has just not had a good night. That's his 4th error. He only has 1 kill, a block, and 3 digs. 4 digs, excuse me.
Off the block. Oh, nice set by Salcedo.
Oh.
And off the block, and the kill is there by Logan Curley. That was a great set by Salcedo from an awkward position.
They were lucky to save that at all. Good run here.
Well, and it's the run the Miners really haven't had all night. With that said, there's finally a kill by Wesley Levens.
That was a well drawn up play. Levens with just 2 kills, but he was right there when they needed it.
And let's face it, guys, the Miners have to take advantage in this set. They can't leave the door open at all for the Timberwolves. And that will be a double hit.
Yep. He was a little off balance on that one. Well, once again, the Miners go up, and now they're struggling now.
Opportunity for Nevada Union. Let's see which way it goes. It comes right here. And a good dig there by Curley. Miners live for another sequence. And now the opportunity. And here it is to Curley. And there it is for the point.
Nice set in there by Salcedo.
Mason is having a great match tonight in that his selection of where he wants to go with that ball has been very good. Max Bishop comes out.
Williams in to serve. Ooh.
Oh, very nicely done. Yep. Kill by Zach DeBoer. Miners lead whittled to 2, 8-6.
I think that's the first time we've called his name tonight. He just must have come into the game.
DeBoer's been in. I actually think that kill was from Osterford.
Oh, was it?
Kelly Jew has checked out. And there's Skaggs, and that will go out. Another kill for Skaggs.
It's going to be tough selecting a player of the game tonight.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of serious considerations between Curley McCormick and Skaggs from the kills. Williams with the big serve and the big dig. Well, Salcedo with the sets.
Let me ask you this, Steve. Last week we had Skaggs. Should that play into our consideration for player of the game?
Oh, there's a lot of things that are playing into consideration. You may as well throw that in the bag too.
Off the block, it looked like it went off Skaggs' head. Now over to this side. And now an opportunity, nice set. But the Miners reject the ball. Here comes, and there's a double hit.
Yep.
Miners have a lead at 4.
Which is where they were when Woodcreek started their comeback run. 4 has been the magic number tonight.
Yeah. Boy, it sure has been.
I don't think either team has been up 5.
Now here's a chance, though, for Nevada Union. Nice set, but all Skaggs can do is punch it over. And a double hit is called again against Woodcreek, and their game has become slightly undisciplined.
Yeah.
Well, we saw this late in the second set for Woodcreek. Their discipline has really kind of evaporated.
So does Coach Marco Salcedo now put the pedal to the metal, ahead by 5. And now 4.
That was Osterford again. That's his 3rd kill, 2 of which have come in this set.
He has largely, interesting here, 3rd set, and he has largely his first stringers in the game.
Ooh.
That was who?
Oh man!
Was that Mason Salcedo?
It was.
Mason Salcedo with a kill, and he does a little dance at the front of the net.
That was just like a rifle shot going over that net.
I bet he enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Mason's had a strong contest tonight. We've got to throw him into the mix, Steve.
Absolutely. He's been a very interesting net front presence. Not a lot of teams factor that in when they take a look at him.
Nice dig. Salcedo with another chance, but that one sails wide.
Yeah, a kill and an error.
Yeah.
That balances out.
The Miners up by 4, 12-8. Thomas Osterford to serve for Woodcreek. Skaggs. Whoa.
Nice set by Painter.
I mean, unless you're just standing in the line of fire, is there anything you can do to defend against that?
Nope.
And Skaggs at the back line getting ready to serve. Big smile on his face, had a few laughs. Miners by 5, which is over the hump from 4. And just as I say that.
Yeah.
That's Skaggs' second service
So,
error.
guys, this will be my last play-by-play appearance for Touchdown Productions. Marco Salcedo has labeled me a jinx.
Yeah,
well, of course, now that you've said that, we'll see you tomorrow.
Jew.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. But they're saying that it was out because it hit the pole.
Once
Good
again,
effort, though.
Yeah, no, it was. They were lucky to even have any chance on that one.
And that's why. And at a moment when the Miners led by 5, when they had a chance to put it away, the lead is back down to 2.
That was Salcedo again.
I say it makes it look so easy.
I don't know how he can get up so high.
I think it's in his genes.
Must be. Because he does have a good jump.
Although I can't remember Tyler getting that many kills like that. Nice serve, Jew with the dig. And there's the kill. Very nicely done by Wesley Levins to negate that serve.
That's what we saw from Woodcreek in the first set. Try and fight off those screaming shots from Nevada Union and somehow get a nice kill opportunity out of it. Looks like that's back to a 2-point game.
Nick Johnson. This time it's Salcedo setting. And Harrison McCormick with a big kill. Guys, I'm going to delegate this to you tonight. It's going to be your task to pick the player of the game. So whatever you need to do to huddle at the end of the match, not to say it's going to be done at the end of 3 sets.
Right. But the backward set by Salcedo is something to behold. I mean, he sets that backwards and catches Woodcreek off guard.
Now an excellent opportunity for the Miners. Tries to hit the open spot but doesn't, and now another chance by Nevada Union. Here's one they need to put away, but they can't. But Max Bishop touches it out instead, and the Miners' lead is cut to 15-13.
That was a good leave in the corner. I really expected Wesley Levins to try and play that.
And here's Zeke Samoy for the Timberwolves. Max Bishop. Nice block. And now he tries to hit the corner and cannot. And that's a point for Woodcreek. Comes off the block and down at their feet. The tandem of Casey Paul and Kyle Treese was right there.
And you really have to give credit to Zach DeBoer. He really struggled early in this match, and he just keeps trying to get those kills.
Big
Logan Curley.
I think we may have to flip a 5-sided coin to figure out player of the game.
Just when one player steps up, another one comes right in his place and steps up again. So it's hard to They're playing very well tonight. Much better than that game we saw them against Granite Bay.
Wesley Lewis to serve. Oh,
too low on that set.
And so although Jacob Hansen tried to set it, it was just too low.
Yep.
Cole Williams serving. Last time he was at the line, Miners had a good run.
Well, Jim, I can say you're 6 for 6.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be my final words for tonight, and I'll turn the mic over to the very capable Marty Mortensen and Steve Sitter.
Oh, Jim, I can't believe you did that.
Oh, a nice kill there by Kyle Treese. And Treese has had a decent match tonight. He checks out. Tevin Painter checks in.
Just one error and one kill for Treese, but he has been a factor in some of these rallies.
Getting late in the match, 18-15 Miners.
Jim, were you thinking something about Tevin Painter just now? About how his good form?
You know what I was thinking, Steve, is that had to be a point where the Miners made a statement.
Yeah.
Because they were ahead by 3. Get up to 4, get up to 5.
And that is the 10th service error for Nevada Union.
Do you
tonight.
appreciate honesty, Steve?
I do.
Well, now it's back to 1.
And that's the first ace since the first set, when Nevada Union had 2 from one from Cole Williams and 1 from Harrison McCormick. That's the first for Wood Creek.
And that's out. And you know, let me say this, guys. The Miners really need to wrap it up in this third and final set. They can't leave that door open because these sets have been too close.
Right.
They've been close and long. Both teams have been showing signs of wear. And, you know, we talk about how good Nevada Union's playing with Curley and McCormick and Skaggs and Salcedo. Wood Creek has not been behind more than 5 points in any point in any of these sets.
Yep.
Off the block and out.
Now it's back to 1 again.
Really is a testament to how good Wood Creek is playing tonight. It's a bit shocking that they're 10-13 on the season. They are matching Nevada Union step for step.
Oh, nice kill.
Yep.
Goes to McCormick. And, you know, let's face it, guys. The guys really need to focus on Skaggs and McCormick and Curley down the stretch here.
Well, yeah, and then you start doing that, and Salcedo gets a couple kills.
Right.
It's tough to pigeonhole Nevada Union right now. They're playing everywhere.
Off the net, and a nice point for Wood Creek. The Timberwolves come back to within 1. Miners the first to 20, but only by 1 now.
And Braden Kennedy has quietly had himself a pretty productive night. 3 kills and a block.
Mason has to play a free ball over, and then
good block. Oh, and hit the net, I guess.
Nope, the block went right into, or the hit went right into the block, and we're tied at 20. We've got a 5-point third set coming up for you now. Max Bishop checks out, and Toby Carter checks in. And back to serve is Jacob Hansen. And some miscommunication gives the Miners a 1-point lead.
This is not the time in the set to be having those kind of miscues at this point for Wood Creek.
Both coaches rolling the dice, no timeouts here in this third set. And Mason Salcedo to serve. And that's out.
Juice had a lot of miscues tonight on his kills.
That's his 3rd error.
Yeah.
To just 5 kills.
And that's going to be a Miners point on another error. And Steve, if you can fault Woodcreek on anything tonight, it's been their errors.
They've been very inconsistent, not just on the kill errors, which we've seen a little more lately, but just, I mean, how many double hits have we seen, especially in sets 2 and 3? They're just not hitting the ball cleanly. And points to Nevada Union, you know, not literal points to Nevada Union, for keeping them off guard. And really, they're just bombarding them with line drives, and it's really hard to get into a rhythm when you've got 5 players on the court at any time who can send a screamer anywhere on the court.
You know, under normal circumstances, I would say the Miners are in the driver's seat, but in this match, in a matter of moments, you can go to the back of the bus.
Exactly. Well, let's see what kind of service we can get here. Mason been pretty accurate here tonight.
Nice serve and an ace.
And that's just his first of the night. He's averaging almost 2 per game so far. Oh, he has a chance to get to it now.
Close it out right here.
So Salcedo steadies the ball. Nice serve. There's the dig. And there's the point.
They keep hanging in there. 24-21 now.
That's Levens' 5th kill, his 4th of the set.
And with the Miners on the precipice of taking this match, with 4 more match points, they really need to focus on getting it done. And they do. Harrison McCormick with the final exclamation point, and the Miners in 3, 25-21, 25-20, 25-21. Guys, close contests. We will be back with our player of the game in a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Miner Volleyball. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Victoria Tutak, and welcome to Advanced Chiropractic Centers. Are you tired of living with debilitating pain, physically impacting the quality of your life? Here at Advanced Chiropractic Centers, we offer a variety of options. We are a result-driven office devoted to your health care. My name is Dr. T, and I look forward to meeting your healthcare needs.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations, and thank you for keeping your business local.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. 3rd generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.
Back here live at Ali Gymnasium, where the Miners have won in 3 hard-fought sets. Our Touchdown Productions player of the game, number 3, Harrison McCormick, here at courtside with me right now. And Harrison, it didn't seem like the standard 25-21, 25-20, 25-21 match.
No, it did not. it was a little tougher than we expected. I think that we came in thinking this was going to be an easy match, and a lot of us didn't play, as hard as we would have liked to. I think that we kind of took it lightly, and it showed. But we pulled through, so it's a nice win. Still keeping up with those, with our league and stuff. We only lost to Granite Bay, which is going to be a tough one next week. So,
Harrison, let's talk about it for a minute. I think that there was maybe a couple of times when you were ahead by 5 points. It seems like 4 was the mountain you couldn't get over, and once you hit 4, you went back to 3, 2, and 1 a lot of times. What do you think went on tonight?
I think that we gave up a lot of easy points with errors, and a lot of that was almost passing errors. I mean, I know I had a few passing errors in the beginning with serve receive. They had some retaliation in them. They had hope. We gave them hope, and they could pull through some points there. So
that's very well said. With that said, let's talk about your night a little bit. Seems like you had a very steady match.
Yeah.
You were great at the net. You had a lot of kills on the night. How did you feel about your performance?
I felt good. I wish I could have passed a little better, but on the net I felt good. It felt good to be up there. Had some nice swings, big kills.
Service game had few errors tonight.
Yeah, just a few.
But it seemed like much improved over what we've seen from time to time here. So, in your opinion, Harrison, what do the Miners need to do from here on out in order to have that consistency that they're going to have a week from tonight when you meet up against Granite Bay again?
Right. We've been talking about it in practice and stuff, about getting more serious in the game, thinking about it at, going to bed and just thinking about playing volleyball, drinking a lot of water, hydrating. That's been a big thing with Marco. We just got a message from one of our former players, Evan Kittle, who was telling us, cheering us on, talking about our record, and giving us some tips about how to, get the mindset and go into playoffs with a winning attitude and build that confidence. So.
Well, and that's really the route the Miners are going to have to take. It gets more serious with every match from here on out. Our Touchdown Productions player of the game, Harrison McCormick. Harrison, congratulations. You had a few of your teammates trying to distract you. Your poise is excellent. I think it was better than mine. So congratulations on player of the game, and we'll look forward to the big showdown next Thursday, right back here against Granite Bay. So, and there it is right there. Next week, the SFL championship game. We believe that's what it will be, the NU Miners versus the Granite Bay Grizzlies. Let's have Steve Sitter come back on in and give us some stats and give us some and join us next time when Bear River takes on Placer, the contest of the undefeated in league action. Steve, how about some statistics?
Well, just totaling things up, Harrison McCormick, our player of the game, led both teams in kills with 12, with only 3 errors to go with it. Very, very good ratio. He also had an ace and 2 blocks to throw in there as well. And Steven Skaggs was right there behind him. He had 10 kills, 2 errors, 3 blocks, but 2 service errors, so a few miscues from the service line. But again, that's not really what he's on the court for. And Logan Curley finished the night with 9 kills, 3 errors, and just 1 service error. So pretty much everyone for Nevada Union playing to their average. And Woodcreek, very interesting decision not having Zeke Samoy, Kelly Jew, or Wesley Levens start in the first set, because they were the best players, even with one set with all zeros. Kelly Jew had 5 kills, Wesley Levens had 5 kills, Nick Johnson had 4 kills. Those are the leading numbers there. But Nick Johnson with 9 digs, Zeke Samoy with 8 digs, despite not having played the first set. He was only averaging 5.5 as the team leader, so that'll bump him up a good amount. But really, it was the errors. If we take a look at the 3 best hitters, Kelly Jew with 5 kills but had 3 errors. Nick Johnson 4 kills, although he only had, looks like, 1 error, but 1 service error as well. And Wesley Levens with 5 kills and a service error. So it really wasn't without its potholes. Woodcreek played a consistent game, but just made mistakes when they couldn't afford to, when they were just fighting to get back. Nevada Union kept hitting the ball hard at them, and Woodcreek just could not recover in time.
And to make matters a little bit worse, here in the post-game glow, Tyler,
post-game glow?
Mason Salcedo has suffered a little bit of an injury, so we're hoping that that won't be too serious.
Yeah, he played a great game.
I almost called him Tyler Salcedo. Some old habits never die.
Yeah, let's go over Salcedo's line just because we hadn't done that, and he was a serious consideration. He had 1 ace, 1 service error, 2 kills, 1 error, and 4 digs. But really, the assist statistic was where he really shined. That was the most important part of the night. He set everyone up, right. And you can't have 12 kills, 10 kills, and 9 kills from 3 different players if you don't have a good centerman.
And I was really impressed with that backward set. That was, I mean, how tough is that to have a backward set and then set it properly to have Skaggs come in there and kill it? I mean,
Mason often makes it look pretty easy.
He does.
So that's a wrap here tonight. We'll be back with you again tomorrow night for the big Bear River Placer showdown, and then our next broadcast after that, there you see it on your screen, will be for the SFL. We believe will be for the SFL championship, at least a co-share of it, at least at that point, with the Miners taking on the Grizzlies. It'll be here from the Ali Gymnasium. We're looking forward to bringing you that game. Our executive producer is Gilbert M. Dominguez. Camera operators, Sonia Enos, Cody Hitchcock, and Patrick Sheehy. Announcers, guys, Steve
didn't get a mention tonight.
Steve, you're the odd man out tonight.
That's just rude.
Jim Adams and Marty Mortensen.
Corrected guys' grammar one time.
This has been the Touchdown Productions Game of the Week, our remote facilities by Commander 2. Commander Maintenance by Reeby's Auto Parts and Plaza Tire and Auto Service. And the Touchdown of the Player of the Game Award, Touchdown Productions and Stookie Engravers. Touchdown Accounting by Cinto Graciano LLP. Contact us. There's all of our contact information. That's going to be a wrap for tonight. The Miners take it in 3 hard-fought sets here at Ally. We'll see you tomorrow night when Placer plays Bear River. And for Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter, Gil Dominguez, and the rest of the Touchdown Productions team, good night, everybody.